Vertical can go live, right? Boom, boom ski. That can go live. Boom. They should be hearing something completely different, right? Manage, exit, right? Schedule, reuse. This one, reuse settings. Today we make things. Next, next, next. Also, Big Nam, how you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Sorry I missed y'all on Friday. All right, I got some stuff to tell y'all. I got stuff to talk about regarding this here job. Regarding this here job. But let me get this other thing set up. Let me get this set up. Okay. All right, there we go. Honestly, genuinely, chat, we're getting better at this. We are getting better at this. All right. Wait. Put this like over here. Right. Boom, that's going. I can see that. Okay. All right, so on today's stream, right? Let me first not walk away. Let me first welcome everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Okay, today I'm gonna need y'all's help. Today we're gonna be kind of, ideating how much we can do to something. I'll probably be taking something apart. You know what I'm saying? Labeling stuff, getting this next flip ready while the other one cures. I might be making one of my own little cleat things. You know what I'm saying? That might be interesting. Chat, might actually make, we might cut the cleat and then also make an attachment for it. Maybe something to hold one of my drills, get like a proof of concept, get our practice in, get some reps building something in. But for starters, I am gonna assemble the other table now that that's ready. So I might robot out. So I'm not gonna talk. Ooh. All right, hold on. I'm gonna need to get one of those. I'm gonna need to get one of those. What's it called? Third monitors. Shoot, I might need to get like a whole projector just to be able to see my own chat. Let me see. All right. So, goal for today, right? Honestly, this flip is basically complete. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a couple things I gotta do. I gotta buff out a lot of these legs. Oh my Lord. I gotta buff out some of that stuff over there, so I'll be working on that today. And then, kind of reassembling that. I think I'm gonna assemble it, then buff it, just so, I'm not wasting time on parts that nobody will be able to feel. Boba is unfortunately, actually, you know what? Boba doesn't have to be locked away for this part. It's not particularly dusty. All right, everybody get ready to say hi to that shop dog. The shop dog. Let's go. We got the shop dog. We got the shop dog. All right. Oh, Big Spice, Big Mike. Oh, okay, Bo. All right, let's not get too rowdy. We're gonna start destroying technology around here. Let's not get too rowdy. Let's not get too crazy. All right. Okay. So let me go ahead and explain why I missed Friday. Right. Let me go ahead and explain why I missed Friday. And it seems like that might be a trend going forward because my occupation has a way of draining all my energy at the end of the week. I don't even be excited for the weekend anymore. I'm just, surprised that I made it without, getting an ulcer or something. All right. I'm crying. Hey, hold on. Y'all, I see you a fan of the boba emotes. I might need to get some more. Might need to go ahead and get some more of those in there. Boba escorted herself. Yeah, she in a state where she doesn't quite know what to do because she doesn't know what I'm about to do. But she want to see. Except, like, this job requires 0 dogs. This job requires no dogs. However, there's very much so 1 dog present. There's always 1 dog present right here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Big David, Big Chattington David, welcome to the stream. She looking at you like me? Yes, you. Yeah, you, bro. She don't know what to do, so she just gonna be back there. She gonna be my little assistant or whatever, while we figure, all this stuff out over here. Also, Big David, how's your day going? Good to see you as always. Oh, there she goes. I mean, now I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to commend Boba for her bravery, because she'll stick around, when shit get loud and when things get a little rowdy. But I wonder what she doing over there. Can I help you, Boba? All right, let me see. Tired from El Jam. What's the best way to train a dog for leash walking? That's a good question. You know what? I would ask my homie Wolf. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna ask him because I have no idea. I got lucky. That dog came pre-trained. You know what I'm saying? She came with a lot of anxiety, but she came pre-trained. I didn't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? That's basically like a 5-year-old. She know right from wrong, but she still mess up every now and then. I basically have a child. I have seen videos where people are like, you walk with your dog and then you like turn, and then like whenever they follow you, you give them a treat, or something like that. I don't know if that works. I have no idea how to train a dog. Not gonna lie. I got lucky. This one got the most common sense I've ever seen in a dog. Because I've been trying to help Alicia out with the dog. He a weird little boy. You leash him up and he just stay there. You gotta drag him and shit. I think you probably gotta get him used to like just being in the leash. I don't know. That might do it. Cause I mean, is he new to leashes? He ain't scared of it because he likes to play with it. Well, I mean, playing with something and then like, that's one thing, but like having it on and being consumed by the all-knowing leash gotta be horrifying for a dog. I ain't gonna lie. Also, actually, I need to get some stuff to put this together. Pardon me, Bo. Also, I hope y'all, I hope through these streams y'all get to understand how much of an in the way a Boba is. This dog be in the way. This dog be in the way. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yes, you, Boba Tussin. See, she was in my way on the way back. He got separation anxiety too and is hyperactive. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody that I used to date out here, we had a dog together, and that dog's name was Fiza. That son of a gun, Fiza, she was a package, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Chat, I'm no expert on dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm no expert on dogs, but please, do not get an active dog if you're not an active person. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what we did. We weren't all that active because we weren't really at the house. But she had separation anxiety out the wazoo. Bro, she ate my social security card. I don't even know why I left it in a place that a dog could get to, but my social security gone. I didn't exist for a while or something like that, He half Havanese, half Shih Tzu. I don't know what that first one is, but okay. Well, honestly, is the issue just the leash? Also, let me man, I gotta get another camera, bruh. I wanna pull out my phone to start researching things, but then I realized my phone's suspended in the air over there. So hold on, let me sit over here, get blasted by this light, drink some Creatonk. Oh, snap my belt. Hold on, let me see. Chat, we're gonna look up what a Havanese dog breed is. You know what I'm saying? I've personally not seen that. Havanese. Oh. Oh, I've seen these before. Yeah, okay. I've seen these before. Oh, okay. Okay, now I got an idea. Now I got a great idea of what that dog is looking like. Does it, I'm sure you put the leash on and then and then they just go ballistic. Get the leash and then they go stupid. Honestly, yeah. But yeah, I say put the leash on. Let him tweak for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like how long does he tweak for? Like when you put the harness on, does bro just like a Beyblade? Does he just let it rip? The moment you reach him, he just sits there. He doesn't tweak out. He's up to 2 hours. And then it says use treats. Yeah, I'm like honestly start rewarding him for like if he moves a little bit, reward him for that. Like get a bunch of training treats. Make sure you get bro some good exercise because Boba real food motivated. I gotta be careful, about my yeah, he gonna get fat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, be prepared because you're gonna need to over exercise, bro, in the midst of training because he gonna get a little pudgy. From all that treat training. I should have watched my vocabulary. There's one dog staring at me with 2 eyes. That's why bro need a walk. Yeah, I'm sure he little and he probably got like a bunch of energy and I'm sure he lets it rip through the house. But as soon as you put the leash on, bro says, I have malfunctioned. All right. Chat, I since I lost all the screws that, initially put this thing together, I went to Home Depot and tried my best to find replacement screws. Boba, unfortunately, you're in the way, and I'm going to ask a couple times nicely before slowly opening the door. Could you please, just scooch over there just a little bit, just go that way, just head over there real quick. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Good job. Thank you, Bo. Appreciate you. I appreciate you moving. A lot of times she doesn't actually move. She just look at me like, I'm crazy. Then I gotta be like, man, get out the way, bro, damn. And then she'll move. But does Boba ever bark? Only in life or death situations, which life or death is subjective because, she's only barked 10 times since I've got her. You know what I'm saying? She don't bark all that much. Personally, I'm a cat person. I miss my orange tabby Phoebe. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, chat, my vision is not good, but it's getting better. I miss my doggos. I will say, I had a dog and a cat at the same time. That's a pretty decent combo. That's a pretty good combo. It's pretty underrated. If they get along, it's pretty underrated. Let me see. I heard cats live 20 years. Yeah, cats they be hanging on. I can say that for sure. Cats, they don't go down easy. They don't go down quick either. I want a cat and a doggy. I'm telling you, that's such a goated combo. That's such a goated combo. I can't wait to have a house so that, I can have my one cat, one dog combo. You know what I'm saying? Have a little cat door and doggy door, both go out the door. Both go outside. They can just head out there whenever they want to. Also, I've misplaced my bits. Boba, what are you looking for over here? What you stiffing round for? Oh, okay. Let me see. My Phoebe would have turned 8 this year. Had to give her away. I was on the go while I could take care of her. What's the name of this song? This song is Excavator by Don Toliver. It's part of his new album. Not gonna lie, he was kind of frying on that. Hold on, chat. Hold on. You know what? After discovering the strobe mode on my lights, we're gonna have party modes every now and then. I might do a exclamation party mode, and oh dang, if that ever happened again, I can help you out with food. Hey, okay, chat, I want to ask if this is a hot take, right? Personally, I think it was a responsible thing that David did. If he really couldn't take care of I heard the song, the Clip Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. I think, if he understands that he doesn't have the facilities to take care of something, then he did his job in getting him, somewhere where he would be taken care of. Cause here's the thing, right? even still, I really dislike when people get a pet that they can't take care of. You know what I'm saying? Like not even like, you know, they're not giving it the proper exercise, but they don't have the time. You know what I'm saying? They can't even be there for it. You know what I'm saying? I may get another cat. Honestly, I say go for it, bro. I've been the proud, you know, co-owner of a car, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, when they poop, it smells awful. I mean, you know, it smells terrible. Plus, I was woken up at like 6 a.m. every day with a cat on my chest. But, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss it. I kind of miss, you know, hearing the little meows trying to wake me up to try and get some food, you know. PetSmart has cats. I know this girl I know got a free cat from Craigslist. Hey, you know what? Chat, we love getting free animals. Chat, I got Boba for free. That dog cost me $0. Costs $0 and has 1 brain cell. That's my dog. That's a steal. All right. All right. Let's start assembling stuff. Let's start trying to put this together. Hello, Moose. Damn, you can hear me breathing? Hold on, let me back y'all up. Let me back y'all up real quick. Put y'all down here. Scoot y'all away. All up in my business. My bad, folks. Didn't realize I had y'all on me like that. Let me scoot y'all back real quick. My fault, OG. Okay. But also, overall, everybody doing pretty good today. Hopefully everybody's, you know, doing pretty decent. Let me see. Oh, yeah, right. That's right. I need 2 super short ones, actually. There we go. I like this song, What Name? Hold on. I got you. I love this song, and I recall it having like a kind of ridiculous name. That is the name of the song. I've always been a fan of shelter adoption. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got ours from a shelter. Well, you know, when I had a cat. When I had me a little car. Let me see, you should adopt. I know that they're in need of adoption. PetSmart animals get adopted like crazy, but I know adopted animals don't get adopted a lot. Phoebe was a shelter cat. She was 2 months old when we got her, or adoption center animals. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to think. Haven't gone to a shelter in quite some time. It's been a little bit of a minute. Okay, this could go here. This could go here. Or it could go over there. She was called Felix. When I took Felix to get neutered, they said, "Nah, bro, you gotta get spayed." They said, I don't know what you over here for. I don't know what you in the neuter clinic for, ma'am." I saw a video today of this cat outside on reserve because the family returned her. Aw. You said because it's like they don't understand. Yeah. You know, I was thinking about it the other day, like what the perspective of like a pet might be. And for the most part, I'm pretty sure Boba like knows that we do things, but she doesn't understand the concept or the context behind the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's been my observation. Like I was talking to TJ and I was like, my example that I used was she knows that we go to the trash can, you know, most of the time. But she doesn't know why we go to the trash can. She just knows that we go over there. You know? Alright, where's the other one? What's this one? But it's crazy because, you know, animals will be like, "Yo, I can't believe they abandoned me." Oh, that's not... What the hell? Okay. But yeah, like you know, I haven't really dove into. I should make her a tier 1 sub. I should. You know, that's a good idea. I ain't gonna lie, I might have to do that. Oh, okay, this has to go over there. That fits perfectly. Oh, waves in the time and trying to throw shade. This is a 2-3. Yep. Okay. David, what games you play? I know for a fact he plays GTA. Shit, if we know he played that, chat. We know that. But actually, yeah, David, what games you be on? Games, what David you be on? This is not going to work. Oh yeah, I remember him saying he plays GTA. Let me see. Let's just hope and pray. Let's hope and pray. What's the GTA right now? Chat, what game should we recommend to David? Oh wait, this is not the right screw for this. This is absolutely not the right screw for this. Ooh, boy. That was about to be bad. That could have been terrible, actually. What the? GTA is fun. Marvel Rivals? Marvel Rivals! Marvel Rivals! Can't lie. We hopped on Marvel Rivals yesterday. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. I mean, I wasn't going stupid, but it was fun, you know. I was kind of getting sloshed around. No cap. No cap. Okay. I may try it someday. I'm just not into arena PvP games or battle royale games. It seems like you're a big like open world dude. Let me see. Or like sandbox. You know what? You're a sandbox type dude. He a open world sandbox type fella. You know what I'm saying? David is like, show me a world and I will conquer it. On baby. Warframe? I don't know. I don't think I would suggest Warframe to David. I don't think I could do that. I don't think that's a match made in heaven. That's a match made in hell. Let me see. Honestly, David would really like Cyberpunk. You would really tear up Cyberpunk. Stream boo, there he goes again. There stream boo goes again. Chat, boo him. But low key, I wonder if he'll just keep saying that in the chat. Get me some activity. You know? Yeah. David, once I get a better computer, we should play Cyberpunk. You know, I feel like you would like that game. And low key, I kind of want to play it. You know, I mean, you might also like Fallout if you're into potentially modding. You know, Fallout, Skyrim with mods. Those are like completely different games, you know. I really enjoyed Fallout 4 modded. Fallout is fun? Yeah, Fallout is super dope. Also, I really want to watch the TV series for Fallout. I heard it's pretty good. Has anybody ever seen it yet? I like Saints Row 1 and 2 only. One of my professors worked on Saints Row. But yeah, I think Saints Row 3 fell flat a little bit. From what I remember, from what I recall. Oh shit! I remember Hat Out of Hell. Tariq GF, cause whoa, hold on. Tariq GF calls me her account to Disney Plus cause she wanted me to watch Daredevil TV show. There's a Loki show, C&D show, Moon Knight show. Like Disney Plus, they have a variety of options. I told her Daredevil was a cutie. Gat Out of Hell. Oh yeah. Hey, we over here. Nah, hold on. Daredevil not a cutie, cause he be talking about some let the devil out and then he be beating you up with nunchucks, bro. And then he be deflecting my shots. No, bro, he's not a cutie. He's a demon that needs to be banned. You know what I'm saying? Expelled from the game. You know what I'm saying? He needs to stay over there in the TV show where he can't mess up my lobbies no more. Daredevil is blind, but he does see everything. You know what I'm saying? Despite him being blind, he actually always knows where you are. He can actually always see you, which is crazy to think about. Like I finally experienced what like the average henchman would experience. You know what I'm saying? In that fictional universe, I got a taste of that. And I'm getting too many tastes of that actually. I know all too well what the common henchman going up against a daredevil would feel. Okay? Mind you, I have the power to fight back, but I can't. I can't. He even sees invisible, she's invisible. I'm telling you. Hold on. I tried to get away from bro as Adam Warlock. Bro, I took off. I was flying, hitting the straight, hitting this, right? He still got me. He low-key took flight. He used the momentum generated from his shoulder blade and biceps that he swung at me with to launch himself in the air and fly with me to get the kill. I've never seen that before. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, look, you hear "Let the Devil Out," honestly, somebody put him back. Put it back in. Put it over there. Pause. Whoa. All right. Anyway, chat. I'm so excited to finally get this table or these tables done. You know what I'm saying? Cause I really wanna sell these, make some scratch, sell these other ones, make a little more scratch, and then that'll probably, fund the start or the experimentation material. So whoever in chat, honestly, hold on, chat. I wanna do a giveaway. See, Nam, I would like to tell you that it would be soothing to watch me paint, but it's actually not. It's actually not. But here's what I want to do, right? I want to get a router and then get some practice. Using a router. So we're probably just gonna have a stream day where I'm just like getting to use this new tool that I don't use, and we're just gonna go tear up a 2x4 or something like that. But I want to do a giveaway because I'm gonna build one of those knife blocks for myself first. You know what I'm saying? Test its use. But then I'm gonna do a giveaway and make one for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure like after I make it 1 or 2 times, then I'll be pretty decent at making it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be there for the giveaway. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna let y'all pick. I'm gonna be like, all right, what wood type you want? You can get, you are limited to what the lumber mill has, unfortunately. But yeah. These Boba Tussin rewards is expensive. Well, that's the point. Hold on. Here's my ultimate game plan. Let me put y'all on game. I'm gonna. Nobody clip this. If I see a clip of this, I'm hunting you down. I know who's in my chat too. Here's what I'm doing, right? I'm using the streams as the main funnel to the site, right? But then if people discover the site, right, then they're gonna be able to get discounts because I'm gonna hint at the stream a lot on the site. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have instructional videos that are just Twitch clip streams. You know what I'm saying? And that is gonna lead people back to the stream to then watch it. They might see, hey, this dude's doing a giveaway. Oh dang, I need these Boba Tussins. How do I get these Boba Tussins? Oh, I just watched this fool. Wait, he's live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Consistency is pending. But I have plenty of opportunity to watch this fool. You know what I'm saying? Wait, he's got a little bit of a personality. He's not just a mofo standing in the room, NPC A posing, T posing type shit, And then it all loops, it all builds. That's my master plan. You know what I'm saying? One of these days, I'm gonna buy from you just to support you. You gotta support the Black community and friends. Also, okay, I appreciate that so much now, right? But also, uh, speaking of which, y'all, I got this stuff in the background here. You know what I'm saying? My boy Wolf, he makes music. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out. Nam, I think she's gonna start streaming soon. Go check her out. And if she doesn't start streaming soon, still go check her out. Check out Big David, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where Fusion Wolf Dussy is, but go check out Fusion Wolf Dussy. He playing, Resident Evil Requiem right now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody getting a shout out. Where's Kirk Banigga? You know what I'm saying? Cindy Usagi, he be on that VR chat, he be doing art, he be doing 3D modeling. Who else? Big Hesteros, he straight up sponsored TJ's last stream. Dude promoting for free. I'm over here spamming promote. Spamming the /promote. I'm the human shout out, you know what I'm saying? All right. Put on new side. Hold on, I gotta scrape off some of this gunk. I don't know what to scrape. Oh wait, I have a card scraper. David, you have a business? David should definitely start a business. He has all the skills that a business would require. Probably. I'm more than confident in my boy David. Let me see. I tried to sponsor a Gussie Yote stream series, but TJ was too lazy to get yells. Oof. He sold. I'm telling y'all. Them day ones, you know what? He not about it. Yes, Chad. We went from glazing to dissing in the same stream, dang near in the same breath. Nearly in the same breath, we went from glazing to dissing. He even called TJ Job to relieve TJ of his job. How does that work? Somebody tell me the story on that. How he did that? How he managed to do that? Oops, it's not even time for those yet. I'm over here wondering. I'm like, how did bro do that? That's not the right piece. This is Wolf's music, by the way. This is my boy Wolf and his music, bro. You know, I think there's a reason that I put those together. That's actually not the screw that goes to those. That is for sure not the screw that goes to those. me see. My exact words were, "Can I speak to your manager, please? Hello, my name is David. I'm calling on behalf of one of your employees scheduled for 8 p.m. today. TJ, he is currently having a family emergency and cannot get to the phone. He asked if I could call on his behalf." And they said, "Oh, okay." And I said, "Just letting you know so there are no surprises." And if TJ didn't want to go, so David offered to do that for him. TJ said yes, and they said thank you, and I hung up. Bruh, David goated. David super goated. David Omega goated. He's an Omega level friend. Okay. David is goated. I'm telling you. Don't let anybody say David is goated. If nobody is saying David is goated, we are dead. We are gone. Okay, so let's go. Let me see. And M&S also wanted to hear it live on stream, but I had done it. TJ was sitting there waiting for David to do it. Like a kid, I'm crying. TJ talking about, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Chat, is he gonna do it? That's not good. That's not good at all. That's broken. That's fucked up. Okay. I will do a piece to replace. Wait, there's 2 4s. This one's broken anyway. Okay. 4, 3. Let me see. My biggest hater is my baby mom because I'm not giving her extra money no more. I told her to get a job. Hey, let's go. Cause I remember hearing you talk to me about her. I remember you talking to us about her. I didn't like the way that she was moving. Bubba, did you like the way that she was moving? Yeah, it had you speechless, right? It had you wondering, what was she on, right? Yeah, nah, it didn't make any sense. It didn't make no sense whatsoever. I'm telling you, she's chat's #1 op. Bubba popped up out of nowhere. I'm telling you, that's how she does. You know what I'm saying? Boba, believe it or not, Boba's always there. She is always there. She may not be on time, but she's there. Hi, Boba. You might want to, Boba. I ain't gonna lie. You might want to back up. I mean, you're not gonna like some of the sounds that you're about to hear, Boba. Let me just keep it a stack with you. I mean, let me pet you. I'll pet you. Hi, girl. Not a thought behind my eyes. Just here in the moment. I like how she just stares at you. Yeah, that's all she does. She just follow me around, stare at me, occasionally, sniff whatever I have in my hand. Let me see. Also, you and your baby mama have a good relationship. And TBA, she does need a job to support the baby, right? I'm telling you. Now, I won't say, all right. It would be crazy. Also, bro, you gotta give me some space. Okay, give me a little space, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. You can stay over there. You can be over there. You good observing from over the arm. This one. Oh, okay. But yeah, I was like, I feel like, I don't really know how child support works. You know what? So let me not get my knickers in a bunch. Let me see. Why does she have me on child? Oh, let me see. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. She begs for money too much. I paid child support 3 times last year. That was my own fault for allowing that to happen. What you mean? More reminds me of the videos the dog always in the way when you're doing human things. I'm gonna show you a reel later. Why does she have you on child support? Number of all, she decided to move to the Grapevine, Colleyville area where rent is expensive and can't afford stuff. I'm telling you, bro. Rent will be the biggest thing. Rent will be the first thing that meets you. Oh, wait, no, I already told y'all the story of how my old 325 square foot apartment, I got it at $925. It was $925 a month when I first moved in like 2022, right? Chat is $1,500 now. That's terrible. Mind you, I pay $1,675 for this 2-bed, this 2-bed joint that has central AC, in-unit laundry, dishwasher, come with a parking spot, all that. That's a long story, but basically she didn't tell me she was pregnant. Like a year after my daughter was born, she filed for child support. That's sneaky. That's sneaky deaky. And the court just let that fly. When it comes to stuff like that, it's a stereotype that the court usually support the mother and that the mother has to basically be terrible to where, yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. Judge in East Texas said I'm the man, so I have to pay no matter what. Yeah, I'm over here. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, there are a lot of stories where, child support is honestly like the equivalent of a lottery ticket to some people. Some people, hear child support and they're like, oh yeah, that's payday. Oh, big TJ in the stream, big Fusual Falfa. Hello, big man. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. You know what I'm saying? How your day been? You know what I'm saying? I miss you, man. What's been going on, man? What's the plan? What you saying? We over here just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Oh, chat, I would like to say I got new safety goggles because I broke my old ones. But my old ones were buns. They weren't actually protecting me from any of the chips, which is why I didn't wear them much, all that much on stream. They didn't do that much in the first place. But we got some upgraded Jones. You know what I'm saying? These go over your glasses and they fit with my respirator. I be geeking out over little things like that. Best $20 I've ever spent. Alright. But hey TJ, how you been, man? What the word been today? Man, I'm chilling. TBH, I don't remember, like 75% of the time I spent with my baby mama, I was high and tweaking out and fucked up most of the time. Well, all I'm gonna say is, let me see. Been out here working. Yeah, I figured bro been putting in some work, putting in some hours. You know what I'm saying? Been on his provider shit, you know what I'm saying? Been on his day in, day out type deal. Hold on, chat. Gotta go grab some of these pliers that I know I got over here. And just keep them things on me. Boba just spawned in to follow me. Let me see. Let me see. In my opinion. Oh, okay. Yeah. Take it. Yeah. Hell yeah. Wait, what the? Chat, I'm focused AF trying to get this staple out of this in one piece. Get your... Oh, I broke this staple, but I can still pull that piece out. Let me see. It sure is. It is sure. It's just whether she wants to get involved fully with my daughter. That's what holds her back. Well, how does she feel about your daughter? But like, we chill AF. She says we're okay with it, but I know that's a lie. Let me see. Now you probably know about it. She says she's trying to convince herself it is. She don't want kids out of. Oh, okay. Word facts. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of not something that Dave really has, jurisdiction over. You know what I'm saying? If that's how she wants to live out her life, then it's kind of up until that changes. You just kind of have to, be okay with that. Ever since I met you. This doesn't go to this. Girl, I've been losing control. 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 Hey, girl, I've been losing control. Girl, I've been losing control. Girl, I've been losing control. Jim not a stalker. Let me see. Really cool on give off a couple inches when we out. That's what I'm about to, you and your lady with the drink and shit. She's probably trying to move forward from it. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I don't know. I leave everybody to the, it'll take them their own time to get through something. Like, I'm sure she can overcome and, get past whatever is kind of, really holding her back. What David said earlier, not wanting to have a kid and all. But it's like, she's going to have to kind of come to that in her own time. Since I met you. Let me see. I think she's still my best friend and vice versa. We're super close. Yeah, one day she'll come to terms with it. Have hope in y'all. She can't maintain a relationship with people she dates because I've set the bar too high, she says. Haha, that's good. Some people these days aren't good. They should see what's out there, bro. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't joining this market because I'm terrible. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one. I'm ass. I don't know where this leg goes. Boba don't think you're terrible. She's staring at you right now. That's all she do. I'm telling you on a day-to-day basis, that dog right there, all that dog does is just stare at me. You know what I'm saying? All you do is just stare at me. All you do is just stare, bro. Come over here and grab the top of your head. I'm gonna grab your whole scalp. What if I grab your entire scalp, Boba? Why are you smiling whilst I grab your entire scalp? Boba, I got your future in the palm of my hands. I got your scalp in the palm of my hands. And you smiling. That's how you know Boba a gangster. You know what I'm saying? She's looking annihilation. She's looking annihilation in the face. And she's smiling. You know what I'm saying? She was you? I'm crying. Yeah, that's my dog, you know what I'm saying? We go way back, Mortal Kombat 1. Bo from 64, she not from 63rd. That's what I'm talking about. Also, isn't it crazy that so much beef happened like a block over? You know what I'm saying? Like beef was just within that close of proximity. It's crazy to think about, eh? That's the thing. Chat, I ain't gonna lie. Doing the streaming stuff make me realize I might be working slow. I'm such a slow worker. I'm so slow, but you know what? This streaming stuff, this is gonna be my way out, man. This is gonna be my way out. I do things at my own pace, my own, you know what I'm saying? Do my own thing. Oh no, bro. All right, let me see. I remember when you first sent me a picture of her and I didn't believe you when you said you got a dog. I'm like, that's someone else's dog? No, that's my dog. That's my dog. But when it comes down to pay the bill, I would gladly let that be someone else's dog. She hold up, big lurk. All right, brother, handle your business. Do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? She's coming back, isn't she? I just hear like her nails hitting the ground over there. I don't know what she doing. I'm gonna leave her to it though. I'm gonna leave her to it though. You know, I ain't that curious. All right, so chat. Unfortunately, this table can't be fully assembled because some of the connector pieces, they're a bit more broken than I would like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to, you know, break them apart and fix them myself some kind of way. I'll get it figured out. But I will assemble what I can. Let me see. I started from the bottom. Switch the bottom. Alright, we'll do. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, low key. You know what, low key. Low key. You know what, low key. This can make it. This can make it. This would be alright. This could be passable. You know what I'm saying? This be passable. This is passable work. Ooh. Let me see. Whoa. Let me see. So David, you're so open. I like Alicia though. She's good people and smart. She depressed me. Yeah, I'm picking up pieces and putting it back together. I remember we did homework together. Why she depressed? Too much stuff going on with her and she hates her job. Wait, don't ask her. Otherwise she's gonna be like David talking about me. Facts. Nah, I mean I definitely get that right now. I think right now, low key, I think the state is just, or the state of the world, at least America right now, is just a low morale type of state. You know what I'm saying? Like we down on our luck, low on our spirits right now. Unsure about the future type deal, you know? I don't really know what Alicia does. But, I definitely believe you when you say, there's a dislike for the job. I'm talking to her right now, and she said she got hired at Costco in South Lake, so that's exciting news. Good job with benefits. Yo, she work at Costco? Yo, hold on. Yo, can she hook a brother up with a membership? Can she hook a brother up with a discount? Can she hook a brother up with something, Can she hook a brother up with something, And Costco pays good. Costco is like Buc-ee's. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the same tier of company. My bad, y'all. Got a little distracted. I was over here vibing out, jamming out. Totally. Oh, you know what? Chat, let me tell y'all something. I made it back to the gym. I started going back to the gym. And it's been interesting. My gym has fallen so far since the last time I've been there. I'm not gonna say the name of the gym, but it's bodily function, right? Let me see. She currently working as customer service for Southern Glazers, putting in liquor orders for customers across the country. They rude AF. She is supervisor now. I can assume. I'm not gonna lie. I hear liquor industry and I automatically assume asshole. You know, feel like anybody who works in the liquor industry, unless they're a bartender, like they just hate you. Job market is dog shit. Degree don't mean anything anymore. That's big facts. Job market. You know, I just sent Nam a video earlier, I think this week, maybe it was yesterday. It was saying in the 14 months or in the entirety of Trump's term so far, he has produced like nearly like the fewest compared to like single months of other presidencies. Let me see. Oh, true, it's even hard for new nurses. You have to be experienced, but I know some healthcare workers find it easy. What? No, well, they couldn't afford her. I don't like that. No, they were hemorrhaging money. Oh, yep, that happens. Especially the schools. I feel like schools are the most underpaid and they can't afford anything that they need to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, wait, hold on. I didn't even tie my pants, chat. Bro, what's wrong with me? You know, I feel like schools can't afford anything. You know what I'm saying? But the US military could afford to level probably the rest of the world twice. But we can't afford to educate our chillins, our little peanuts. Can't get an education. Oh. She didn't even study for the teacher. She had a psychology degree. Huh. I thought she needed like a license or something to like teach. Or did she like just kind of go into it, but then, you know, did the old side, the side missions to, you know, did she like get her teaching license and all that? Whoa! Big Tomatonator, welcome. Everyone's about to be replaced by that robot from the Jetsons. I would love to see that. She would, wait, what? Oh, she could be a counselor with a bachelor's, I think. Oh, type deal. She'd be a good teacher. I remember struggling in calculus. Okay, she was working towards a license. They had it as a remedial class, or yeah, where the kids get extra help in their first graders. Huh. Interesting. Nice. But it just doesn't seem like, you know, that was her cup of tea whole time. Guess is what I'm picking up. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, chat, this table's only gonna have 3 legs because all the connectors for the other parts are broken. They were broken when I got them, and I understood that I was gonna have to rebuild those. So I'm gonna have to go buy materials to go, rebuild them. I did not expect to have to do this so soon. So soon. But we got a cool 3-point support system at the bottom. Except that this is a square. Hold on, chat. Gotta go grab my wrenches. Oh wait. Welcome to that. Chat, I might be cooked. Chat, I might be meated. I might be doomed. Now let's see. Let's see. What does she want to do with psychology? Graduate for the most part. She wanted to put it to use as some counseling. Okay. Okay. Shit. Tell her get into therapy. They make a lot of money, and people need therapists, especially right now. I could use a therapist. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think she could be my therapist because I think that would introduce some bias. But that is a path. Chat, this ain't doing right. This ain't stroking correctly. Oh yeah, that is why. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, if I wasn't a nurse, I would do therapy or teaching, but this isn't about me. In other words, a few years ago, I can't even help myself. How can I help others? As long as you got a degree, you can help anyone. I think she's just depressed and she can't see the end of the tunnel. I think she can make a beautiful impact on someone's life. I took her out for her birthday last month when we got those drinks. That was the happiest I've ever seen her in so long. She says herself, maybe it's you. You know, what I have to say to that is like, it's definitely hard, you know, like Nam says, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, especially from the perspective of somebody in the tunnel. You know, something that has really helped me, and you know, I'm probably gonna cut out as I walk over here, so I'm actually gonna shut up. And then talk on my way back after grabbing some of this coconut water, and also thinking about where I put this screw that is magically gone. Yeah, that screw is absolutely gone. But as for Alicia, yeah, no, it's like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel from the perspective of, you know, being in the tunnel is definitely a tough thing to do. Something that really helps me is just kind of having confidence in my own plans, and then just kind of building that confidence in myself. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I can always rely on myself to get myself out of a situation. So, you know, it makes it much more difficult to see, you know, I guess situations as super grim, you know? Also, Big Tomato Nader, how you doing? Good to see you, if you're still here. My bad, chat. It be songs like this that really get me. All right. This is acting weird. This is acting strange. It's getting pulled out, which I don't really like. I'm scared to screw any other screw into it. And I know I have one of the old screws, at least one of them. That boy roaming, that boy big roaming. All right. Yeah, my personal opinion, working in something you want to do helps big time, not only for yourself, but in a degree. Yeah, you know, my dad always tells me, you know, if you enjoy what you do, you never spend a day working, which, you know, I mean, I feel like that's such like old man advice, but like it's kind of true. It's kind of facts. You know, as much as I mean, I want to admit it, it is kind of factual. Like, despite my boss getting on my nerves, you know, every now and then, because some of these requests are outlandish, I still really enjoy my job. You know, and I still enjoy the people I work with. Chat, help me find this one screw. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to. Bubba, where did you come from? Okay, my bad, chat. I knew I was making a bunch of noise, so I decided to actually just, you know, turn my mic off. All right, let me see. Did you check in your bunda? You know, I did not. Wait, you might be onto something. At this point, I'm just accepting that I lost the screw and I'm just trying to find a replacement one. Which I'm sure I have a screw somewhere. Like one screw somewhere that can take the place of this one. Right? Right, chat, I gotta have one screw somewhere. We'll try this one. Hey. Oh, let me see. BRB Moves, text me when you can Warframe. I got you. I'm probably gonna be wrapping up stream here in a bit because I do want to go eat me some more food. You know what I'm saying? But I also do want to showcase the next flip that we're gonna be working on stream as soon as I put as much of this together as I can. You know, I'm disappointed in myself. I was just thinking about this earlier today. Hold on, don't tell me where it is. Excuse me, Bo. Don't tell me where it is. All right, there it is. I often walk away with something that I need to find something that I need for it. And then I leave the thing that I need and bring the thing that I was looking for in the first place. I was gonna make a video out of that. Honestly, still just might. Oh, not a big shitty boy. Oh no, bro. Anything but that. Don't do him like that. Chat, defend Fusion Wolf Dussy. Alright. That should hopefully go better. Okay. Probably work on that one. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to rebuild the connectors for these. All right, chat. So next stream, that is what we're gonna be working on. We're gonna be rebuilding some of these parts so that they A, fit, and B, aren't messed up. Might need to buy myself a pocket hole jig because a lot of these are pocket holes, but we're gonna try and get away without that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna finesse it some kind of way. All right, so yeah, you know what? Yeah, we gonna hop over. We're gonna wrap this up here soon. Your boy is feeling a little exhausted. Also, you know what? It's that daylight savings. Okay, chat, this might be a little difficult to see, especially now. So me clear some space. I'm gonna show off the next thing that we're gonna be flipping. And honestly, we're not even gonna be doing all that much flipping. They're in pretty good shape to begin with. I'm just gonna be throwing on another, coat or two of finish on there. Speaking of which, I have to go buy more finish. Oops, have to go buy more finish because, the first flip actually took it all, which I was surprised about. But it's good to know that finish stretched that far. Pause again. Alright. Yeah, today's stream gonna be kinda short, I ain't gonna lie. Okay. So these they're kinda small, but they are solid wood and they're really nice in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The only issue I have is there's a little bit of something happening with the mirrors at the bottom, and I don't really know how to repair that. I don't really know how to fix mirror. The glass parts are fine, they're good, but everything else is, pretty much fine. This just needs a little bit of sanding, a little bit of TLC. These bottom mirror panels, I don't know what to do about those. But yeah, so this will be the next flip that we work on. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea how to fix mirror. Hope this helps. Honestly, we might low key. I don't know what we're gonna do. We might just end up, replacing it. I might just keep an eye out on Facebook Marketplace for some cheap glass, that just happens to fit that. People sell glass all the time on Facebook Marketplace. I'm sure somebody has like one that's this size that they're trying to sell for like $5. Isn't the mirror just silver or chrome paint with glass over it? Maybe. I know some mirrors are actually like this liquid. I don't know how they make mirrors that start off as a liquid, but that exists. Oh, I thought they used a hot glue stick. All right, I was getting blasted in the cranium. Whew. You know what? I don't know how they make. Let's find out, how do they make glass? Hold on, let me see. How do I add this to watch later? Save to watch later. How it's made glass. Let's see how glass is made. Nah. How it's made. Let me see. How is glass made? How is glass tempered? That's a good question. But how is... Okay, a lot of what I'm seeing so far, a lot of high temperatures. Oh, okay, here we go, chat. What the heck? We got Doug. Shout out to Doug from, let me see. All right, Playboy Cardi, thank you for your service. We're gonna be watching Doug now. We're gonna be watching Dig Doug as we check. Let me make sure this goes to the right one. Ah, yes, okay, it does. Chat, we're gonna be watching this. We're gonna be listening to this, and we're gonna, what's it called? We're gonna learn how glass is made. No. Someone named Benjamin has a question about glass. Let's give him a call now. Hi, Doug. Hi, Benjamin. I have a question for you. How is glass made? That's a
funny, right? Think about just how many objects around you are made of glass. Without glass, we have no
Boba's on her
windows,
way.
no windshields for our cars, no drinking glasses or eyeglasses, no skyscrapers or smartphones. And yet, it's really not obvious at all where glass comes from. Like, if you're sitting there and you have a table or a desk in front of you like this, that's wood. I'm guessing you know that wood comes from a tree. Or this statue here is carved from stone. You know where that comes from. But glass? Glass is a material that has to be made.
Said that shit don't just
How do
spawn
you
in.
make it? Where does it come from? Before I say anything more, now would be a good time to pause the video and discuss. Okay, you ready? Well, believe it or not, glass is made by taking a bunch of sand and getting it so hot that it melts. It's one of the most amazing things to watch how it's made. Because in order to melt sand, you have to use a special type of oven that can get super hot. It's called a furnace or a kiln.
This dude's
This is how
explaining
you
this to me
pour
like I'm
all the
5.
sand into the furnace. Once it gets hot enough, it will melt or become liquid. And when you get something this hot, you can see it glows, just like lava. This isn't lava though, it's molten sand. And as it cools, it will start to look more familiar to you. It becomes solid glass. To make a flat sheet of glass, like you'd use for a window, they melt sand until it's molten. Then they pour it out and roll it into a flat shape like this,
Huh.
and carefully allow it to cool. More fancy objects, like a glass vase, are even more fun to watch. This involves a special skill called glass blowing. You can see here, it starts with this person taking a big glob of molten sand and getting it on the end of a hollow pipe. Then she blows air into the pipe. You can actually blow a bubble into it, which might end up being the open part of the vase. The molten glass is a
Tough.
similar thickness as honey. They carefully shape it the way they want it and keep
That's
turning and
tough.
turning
I don't know what that
until
is,
it's
but
cooled
that's tough.
and becomes solid. Artists can make
Bro made a
amazing
snail.
sculptures with glass. Believe it or not, this artist is making a glass swan.
Never mind, it's a
So that's
swan.
how glass is made. But
That
here's
last
another
dude was
interesting
for
fact.
sure making a
How
pipe.
did people ever discover that if you melt sand, it makes glass? We've been making glass for a long time. So long ago now that no one knows for sure who was the first person to discover that if you melt sand, it makes glass. But some of the earliest objects made of glass come from ancient Egypt, a place covered in
I ain't
desert
gonna lie,
sand.
they made pipes
Even someone
instantly.
long ago thought
They
glass
made
was
pipes
the earliest thing.
instantly, bruh. That was the first thing they made, actually.
No one knows for sure how it's
The
possible,
first thing they made was glass, and the second thing they made was a pipe.
now, for the next episode, there's a lunar eclipse that's going to happen.
All right, this was
Why
very
is it
informative.
important?
All right. Thank you, Doug. Everybody say thank you, Doug. We're going to give this video a like because we appreciate Doug and his hard work explaining to us how glass is made. All right. Does anybody want to watch anything in particular before I dip off to go, get some food? I'm low key big down for a video. I might even just find one preemptively. I might just start searching. Let's see. Also, chat, I will say, breakcore, like that genre of music, it's been kind of hitting lately, and I don't know what that means for me. You know, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing for me, but either way, that music be stroking, be super. Actually, wait. That dude named Codename Super put out a video, and I haven't seen it yet, so I'm just gonna watch it. I'm about halfway through it. I was in the shower. You know, don't get on me. We're about to watch this. About to watch this, and then I'm gonna go. Get me some eats. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna leave y'all to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. I'm gonna quit yapping to y'all.
Sometimes some things are just not for you. You are just not built for it. Your purpose and energy can really be put into something else, something more positive. Sometimes you're just not the demon you think you are. And for these characters, the signs were a little bit too obvious. So first off, we got Harry Osborn. So the first point I want to make is this op just washes him too badly. Even if you're not stronger than him, like Joker versus Batman, you're not gonna say Batman just washes Joker. He has other means of getting to him, and it be working. Moving hospitals, taking his sidekick and repeatedly hitting him with a crowbar, working people in general. But as for Harry, nah. Any type of encounter, he will get shit on. Spider-Man 3 in his first run of trying to be a villain, he's gonna go straight for Peter on the same day he decides to marry MJ. Just look at how happy he is riding on his bike, and then here he comes from behind and scoops him up. And he starts immediately giving bro hints. I gotta give him slight credit too, because he did say on his IG story that if he sees Peter, it's on sight. And hey, this does line up, because he was really in the middle of the street, no suit neither. And like I said, Harry was giving hands until he dropped the ring, and that's when it all went south. Peter locked in, because after that, he stops getting hit and cranks up the offense, webbing Harry in the face, elbows him, and then sweeps the leg to pick him up, spin him around, and throw him off. That's sign number one. That ain't for you. He just made quick work of you. So Peter's gonna try to escape through the alleyway, and Harry decides to follow him and say, "I'm still here, Peter!" And that gotta be one of his worst decisions, because he's going to throw all the explosives, and Peter makes quick work of them, webbing some of them, and then he's gonna take the very last one of them with the web, drag it back, and toss it at the grenade closest to Harry, causing this massive explosion, covering his vision. And while all that happens, he was able to set up this Tom and Jerry ass trap. So he looks up, and then this happens. I'm gonna be honest, shut the fuck up. And bro, Peter has me crying. He's gonna go down there and scream his name like he couldn't have stopped some part of that fall. Dude fell for 8 business days. Man's put in more work to get his ring back. Just look at how he was moving 2 minutes ago. He was willing to let Harry fall to his death and everything. But anyways, the fall was so bad that he conveniently forgets every reason why he was mad at Peter. Until later in the movie where he eventually doesn't. And this brings me to point number two. That rage baiting shit when he tries to be like Joker or Reverse Flash, it just instantly backfires. If you're gonna rage bait and you're
Hey, what the hell was Kid Buu doing?
he was able to go out there and rage bait the whole Saiyan race, because he knows they're not gonna do shit. It was so safe on Planet Vegeta. But let's look at when Harry Osborn tries to do it. So we're gonna fast forward to the part where he gets all of his memory back. And the crazy part is, him forgetting everything had him moving as an even better villain over there. Moving like the average work husband. His ass was out there doing the twist with her, spinning her around and shit, and even got himself a whole smooch. She instantly regretted it and stormed out, and he didn't actually get his memory back until he took a sip of that. Had his ass tweaking. Man looked in the mirror and saw his father. He was supposed to be dead as hell, talking about some, it must be up. And that's when he decides to go right to her apartment, and he threatens MJ, forcing her to break up with Spider-Man the next day.
Chad, we gotta watch the original Spider-Man on stream one day. I know we're gonna get banned if we watch that, probably, but like it would be cool if we managed to make that happen.
By bringing out the ring, but the threat was too strong. It wasn't enough. She ran away, and this man Harry is gonna be back there talking about some bravo. That is beautiful execution right there. But this is where he bit off more than he could chew, cause he had him. This man felt betrayed, but then he wanted to take it a step too far. Cause Harry's gonna invite Peter over for coffee just to tell him he's the other guy. Bro, what are you doing? Be out there talking to Big P like that. Mans is gonna storm out, turn back around. This man's gonna hit him with a smile and a wink. Then the car passes by and he disappears. You know his ass is hiding under the table. This man back here is looking right at him, and his head thinking, weird. What? You're weird. But yeah, like I said, if you're gonna do shit like that, you better be ready for the repercussions. That man had Peter heated. If his landlord pulled up talking about something in this moment, he might have actually died. Look at this man's hand.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold on. That boy Pete is supreme. That's not even Peter Parker no more. That's Toby. That's Toby on screen right now. You know, he don't play around. Peter Parker, he might fiddle around here and there. He might get a little silly every now and then. But that's Big Toby. That's Big Tobuscus.
But he decides to direct his anger at the man himself, because later on
for a quick second, what the hell he got on? What does he got going on over here?
You never. I did what you failed to do. I was there for her.
This is disgusting levels of rage bait. I can't lie. He has a good base. He knows how to get someone riled up. He could even get himself an instigating badge. But the issue still stands though. He's pointing the gun directly at himself. And he's not even finished. Cause he's then gonna proceed to say,
She doesn't know what you are, Peter. She knows me very well. And when she kissed me, it was just like she used to kiss me.
so why say less words?
That boy can see the words coming out his mouth.
The taste. Strawberries.
To this day, there has never been a more disrespectful line than the next man telling you the taste of your girl's lips. Look at Peter's eyes right now. There is nothing else to do but to catch these hands. He's gonna follow up with the left of pure hatred. And all
Ooh.
OGs know this is the original. 1A! 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 Giving bro straight rights, pinning him to the wall. And bro's first attempt of fighting back wasn't even with this. Bro upped the knife instantly. Yeah, you gotta be from the UK. You get into an altercation with him.
Hold on. He pulled out that gigantic. Yeah, he pulled out a sword.
And you know a shitty knife like this will probably run you $50 in Valorant. Evil Agni. He de-equips the knife, and this man Herod really isn't playing fair. Cause he ups the arm blades, tries to
Where did he get those?
hits him in the face, and kicks him back into his wall. And Peter tries the full court press, running back in, but as you can see, Harry was not going for it. So he has to dodge 2 attacks, and Harry connects this punch, causing him to look at us. Where Harry's like, nah, fuck that. Punches him into the wall, tries stabbing him, but his arm gets stuck. Peter's gonna come up from under, make him de-equip the blade, and look at this man's face.
Ooh.
Harry catches the back fist, then kicks him away, causing him to slide on the table and fall on the floor. And then Harry's gonna hit him with this layman line, talking about some,
How'd you like that, Spikey?
mind you, he wasn't doing that bad, but he wasn't doing that good to be saying all this. Peter's gonna get up and Harry punches him, and Peter just like, oh nah, catches the next punch and kicks him out the door, causing glass to break and him to tumble. And the fall was so bad it had his ass talking like Dustin.
Protected you in high school, now I'm gonna kick your little ass.
Nah, getting reverse rage baited is crazy, cause he's gonna run in, get put in a headlock, and get thrown to the glass. And just look at the rage behind this man's fist. Harry's gonna weave, look! Got Peter mad as shit, he has to hit him with a back fist. Peter's gonna grab him, throw him to the bottom of the top floor, and he hits his head and falls down. Got Harry on the floor ready to cry, tears. But Harry has to make sure that he couldn't be seen like that though. So he just tries to overly make himself look vicious. Peter should have hit bro with this again. Cause what are you actually doing? You are not the Green Goblin. Give it up. He charges at Peter, but Peter's gonna tackle him and push him through this window. And it happens to be the location of the secret lair. I'm crying. That shit was in the living room. Green Goblin couldn't do that shit anywhere else. He runs for the sword, and Peter weaves twice. Smashes the laptop, which activates his own board, to which Peter is gonna jump over the sword and push bro up, just so he could get hit. And look at his face. It screams nothing but pure horror. As he gets bonked in the head and sent into the nades. And at this point, Peter's the villain, bro. Cause he's gonna tell him how his father never loved him for real, clearly getting him visibly upset. And then he's gonna say this to him.
Look at little Goblin Jr. Gonna cry?
Mind you, he's saying all this with literal tears welling up in his eyes, literally looking like this. Harry gets up with rage and gets slapped back down.
Hey.
And this man just he just had to do this. Peter's gonna turn his back, and Harry's gonna pick up a grenade, try throwing it at him, but he takes it, throws it right back to him, and lets that shit bang. Yeah, nah, bro. After seeing all that, you are just not meant for
Yeah, that boy got did
your face right now.
awful.
You got the nerve to be mad. You set this up by constantly rage baiting him. That was you.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, he did talk a lot of shit.
Then either
He
way,
talked
to your house.
the most shit actually, and then got blasted for it.
You like that, Spikey? You basically just begging to be put under. And now let's look at Harry as the hero. It was just simply a way better use of his skills. When Peter was getting webbed by the neck and repeatedly hammered, it was looking like it was over. The crowd was losing hope, and I don't really know why they're even there for real. If I see an 80-foot tall sand monster and Venom, I'm not standing around to see if Spider-Man gonna win or not. I'm not trying to be collateral. As the crowd is about to accept reality that Hawkeye's gonna be their next hero, out of nowhere comes a name, putting a hole in Sandman's head, and he swoops in poison and sends Venom flying. Look at the sauce on this kick. It sends him flying back, crashing into rubble, and laid out on his mat. I haven't seen an entrance boost this good since Piccolo. The dude he pulls up on can be 80 times stronger than him, but it wouldn't matter, because he would always come in with the sauce. This entrance alone returned his lost orb, but he wasn't done there, because look at this beautiful chemistry that was displayed between these two. Venom is gonna lunge, and Sandman's gonna go in for a grab. So he says, "Give me your hand," grabbing him, kicking Sandman's hand, and he's gonna double kick Venom straight up, just
Oh.
say that again. And it leaves Harry to 1v1 Sandman, and he was giving
I didn't realize how bad these people, how bad these enemies or villains be getting tossed in these movies.
and you know the
I didn't realize they get ragdolled the way they do.
because two missiles to make this man stand there and completely disassemble shouldn't be enough. But hey, Sandman down, I guess. But yeah, that's 5 minutes of being a hero, and he was able to beat a major villain. And we cannot forget, in the last minutes, he displays his true hero tendencies. As when Peter Parker's about to get stabbed, Harry's gonna jump in, saving his life. Shit was so selfless, he couldn't believe he did that shit either. Yeah, bro, this is where you're meant to be. Congratulations. Here's your free ticket to that Michael Jackson concert. But nah, for real though, in 5 minutes you gained your order back. You defeated Sandman, did a valiant sacrifice, as compared to your shitty villain career, where all you did was rage bait and break your ass. This is really where your line of work should have been. But anyways, next.
Hey.
So here we got Sasuke Uchiha. For a dude who keeps on emphasizing on how he wants to be alone and shit, he would have genuinely be dead already. Like, these ninja that he wants to travel around the world and pick fights with just do not play like that. The third Raikage was willing to sacrifice his whole arm and then his whole body just to see this man gone. Like, that's the literal embodiment of
I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
and this man's a whole Raikage. Winners for the shittiest Akage.
That era of Uzi was kind of weird, not gonna lie. I don't really remember that era. Maybe Sasuke for like 3 months.
There was 2 times
Yeah, you know, I don't,
killing.
I don't really recall that era. But I don't really think I was into Uzi like that around that time.
Killer B whips out the 7 sword style and cooked him so bad that it put so many holes in him. Came out that fight looking like SpongeBob. If it weren't for Karen, he would literally be gone. But then after that, he gets outplayed again. Because later on in the fight, he tries hitting Killer B with the Genjutsu, but he pretends to sleep on the floor and he gives bro a leg, which completely opens a hole in his chest. And he has to get caught by Jugo. And my question is, how the hell is this man breathing right now? Now in the anime, you see a black hole in his chest. And this is really just to censor it all. Because in the manga, this is what this shit looks like. Which makes you question even more how he didn't just instantly die. Like, look at
Oh, I didn't know all that.
breathing regular oxygen. You should be gargling up blood and suffocating and dying. Like, I don't know what else
I didn't know bro got hit like that.
he was safe. So that's 2 times he would have been gone. But now let's go back to the Kage fight. Like I said, the Raikage is straight up crazy. He literally gets his arm caught in infinite flames and goes back in for another attack just to end one man's life, who at this point in the story is not worth losing a whole Kage over. If he followed through, they both would have been off the earth. And Gaara knew that, because he stops the whole exchange and starts trying to talk Sasuke down, trying the Naruto method of talk no jutsu. But he fucked up, talking about some, we had the same eyes. We both viewed the world with hatred. Even though he obviously didn't mean it in a literal sense, the last thing you want to do is tell a Uchiha with a Mangekyo that you got the same eyes.
I beg your pardon.
Bro, they are not trying to hear that shit. So it obviously doesn't work. He's gonna be able to escape and then pull up to the rest of the Kage and Danzo's bitch ass. But Sasuke was the first to get attacked, and Danzo was able to dip out, leading us to another time he would have died. Mai and Chojuro are gonna fight him, and with ease, he's gonna get sent into the hallway, and then Mai is gonna seal the walls with lava, trapping them both inside. She's going to use a vapor style technique to cause corrosive mist to spread throughout this room.
Corrosive mist.
That was causing his
When did they learn that?
Sasuke tries to fight back, but he done spammed his eye ability too much. So the next time he tried attacking, he was looking like Itachi Jr., falling to his knees and coughing and shit. This shit was actually over. Look at this man's arm. He was in that bitch disintegrating. But guess what? To no one's surprise, he was able to survive. Because Zetsu's gonna come in and he gets bailed out again. He was able to steal their chakra and then goes back and transfers it over to Sasuke, restoring all his chakra and allowing him to get out of there. And now, time for his third bailout.
I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of bailouts.
He's gonna be like, alright, it's time for me to step in. Gets out of Zetsu's hold, and literally all he does is levitate right in front of him, hits him with this Gramps ass line.
Get ready to be schooled.
and busts out one move, hits him with the particle atomic dismantling jutsu, and he really should just be gone after this. Like there was
What the?
actually nothing he could do.
Did he delete,
So
bro?
come in and save his life, and that right there is a total of 5 times he would have died. But let me go on to move number 2. He still ended up moving like a hero for real. Like if we're being honest, he's really not good at being bad. Look at what he was out there doing for the most part. For a good portion of Shippuden, he was hunting down Itachi, who at the end of the day did terrible things. That evil piece of shit.
Yeah, you know, hold on, chat. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm EP. You know what I'm saying? I promised Nam to play Warframe, so I'm gonna get my like hour of that in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get y'all a good stream on what, Wednesday going. Yeah, we actually gonna have some stuff going on Wednesday, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. We just kind of hang out here. Sooner or later, we're actually gonna start, you know, building the new thing. It's just as soon as I acquire tools. But let me see here. Let me get my outro scene ready going. Okay. Hold on. Let me pick some good news or a good song. Pick a good song. Oh, I know. I like this song. Okay. Chat, thank y'all so much for coming through. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all so much as always. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make streaming so worth it. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, y'all make streaming so worth it. Big David, thank you for coming through. Big Nam, thank you for coming through. TJ, I seen you in here earlier. I can't seem to find my chat. It's gone. Where did my chat go? There it is. Yeah, it's not even connected. I don't even know if I'm still streaming. But chat, I love y'all. We'll catch y'all on Wednesday. We're gonna be doing something. Hopefully, I can start installing cleats, and then we're gonna, you know, start building accessories, so I can, you know, get my little shop in here organized. I think that's the goal. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We about to get up out of here. We about to, you know, get some food and have us a good night.